Hi there. This video is about Capital Campaign 3.0 and how you can be a part of funding a ministry that is making a difference in people's lives. A little bit of history about our capital campaigns. We've had Capital Campaign 1.0 starting in 2020, 1.5, 2.0. Here are some things that we've accomplished through those capital campaigns. Let's celebrate for a few minutes, hey? First of all, we purchased the building in 2020. We were able to do some HVAC upgrades and ADA compliance and meet those issues, pay for those. As of September of this year, 2026, we will have paid off 6 years of our 10-year mortgage. We've added the multi-purpose rooms in the front of the building and they're paid for, completely paid for, and we've remodeled the space that we currently have, and that remodel is completely paid for. And so we give God praise for that. But it's good to remember why we did this. We moved from our previous building to this building, and we've done all this work, and we've done it because we needed handicapped accessibility, and people with walkers and wheelchairs are now able to be a part of us. Praise be to God. Uh, Part of that is easily accessible and larger bathrooms, multi-purpose rooms on the same level, and more people space and flow. And also, we wanted to increase our opportunities to engage with the community. And so here are a lot of ways that we're using our building. We're using it for worship, for ministry, for connection with our community. And one of the things that we're realizing that is through these capital campaigns and through this building and our space, God is using our ministry as well as our space to make a difference in people's lives. We see pictures here of people whose lives have some radically been changed through the ministry of Ship Nazarene. God is using our ministry in that way. So, Capital Campaign 3.0, while we are just simply paying off the remainder of our mortgage, we're recognizing that as we do that, we're funding a ministry that is making a difference in people's lives. And so here is the need. We need to pay off the remainder of our 10-year mortgage, 4 years, but we have 39.75 mortgage payments, which is not 48 mortgage payments as 4 years should be. And here's why. Because someone gave a generous donation of $24,000 to be put towards reducing our mortgage payments. Praise be to God. So that means our total now is $115,593. And so I've challenged our leadership to $81,424. And our why that specific number? Because it revolves around the number 2908, which is a monthly mortgage payment. So essentially, I challenged our leadership to make 28 mortgage payments, which is a total of $81,424. And they responded generously. It's amazing. Their response, $105,464, blowing that challenge away for a total of 36.27 mortgage payments. So here's what I want to say. Here is your opportunity to respond in generosity. We still have a need of $10,125 to make the mortgage payments, and we're still collecting for a roof fund. We need $26,167 to pay for the completion of that work, and so that's a total of $36,296 needed. And here's some ways you can contribute. You can make a 3-year pledge. A lot of people find it easier to give a larger amount over time, and so you can give weekly, monthly, or annually. You can give a one-time cash gift. That's totally fine. That'll help us reach our goal too. And you can give assets. You can give stocks or contribute through a qualified charitable distribution, a QCD. There are special tax benefits to giving in these ways. If you need help with that, you can contact the church office. I just want to say QCD, if you haven't reached the age of 70 and a half, don't worry about that one. It's for something that retired people over 70 and a half can take advantage of. So here's a little chart, and I just want to look at these numbers briefly. Let's just say, for instance, someone decided to give $25 a week. So that's down, and so that would equal $108 over the course of a month. $3,900 over the course of 3 years. If 10 people did that, we would meet our goal. Now, not everybody can give $25 a week. Some people can only give $5 a week or maybe $2.50 a week. But yet there are other people who have the means to give $75 a week. And here's what I think. If we respond to God with generosity, together we can easily make this goal. And so here's what I want you to do. I want you to just simply take this heart posture, enter this spiritual exercise. We have a need. Don't worry about it. Pray about it. Pray to God, discern what God's saying to you, and give as God leads. And as we take that heart posture, as we surrender our hearts seeking God, He will use our generosity to impact people's lives. Important to note, Capital Campaign 2.0 ends this month, June 2026. This means your pledge to Capital Campaign 2.0 is complete at the end of the month. If you want to continue to pledge or increase your pledge for Capital Campaign 3.0, please fill out a new pledge card. This pledge will begin in July of 2026. If you weren't at church, you weren't able to get your hands on a physical pledge card, I just want to make note in the description of this video, there's a link to an online pledge card. You can click that link, fill out your pledge. It'll come right to the church office email. And some people have asked about reoccurring giving. Let me just talk to you about that. I use it. It helps me eliminate forgetfulness. It helps me to form a habit of giving to God first, and it helps me eliminate excuses that I might make for not wanting to give. There's also a link in the description to the ShipNazarene.com giving tab. You can go there and set up recurring giving. So together, let's join together in funding a ministry that is making a difference in people's lives. If we give to Capital Campaign 3.0, an important date is next Sunday, June 14th. It's Commitment Sunday. And so if you have a physical pledge card or if you're going to give through an online pledge card, we're just simply asking that you make a commitment by next Sunday. Thank you for your partnership in ministry. Thank you for watching this video to the end, and thank you for your consideration for entering that spiritual discipline of prayer, discerning, and giving as God leads.